Okay. No, I need to turn that music down on my headphones because goddamn that is loud. Speakers, no. Oh, there we go, that's better. Oh, good to be back. Can also just do that. There we go. That's even better. Right, I'm looking for longs. I tried a long just before pre-market. Very, very, very small risk. Like literally, like not even 0.5%. Because I just kind of wanted to try it just in case it went, but I wasn't very, what's the word? Wasn't very convicted. But I still like longs just because of these equal highs, and I mean I'm bullish on the daily chart on ES. Definitely bullish on the daily chart. NQ is a bit tougher. NQ honestly could go either way. Pretty 50-50 on NQ. But ES, and NQ still has relative equal highs. No real reason for NQ to go lower. Like it's in an uptrend. Well, let's see if we get anything from this 15-minute here. We'll see it open. I would want it to get back above London low, really. Ba-da-ba-ba. Geordie. Thank you, sir. Good to see you. Good to see you, Mr. Geordie. I'm still not feeling like 100%, like energy-wise and just all around, but I'll soon pick up. I would say I'm like 80% of my usual self. I just feel dead sluggish. Like I don't know what's wrong with me. Like energy levels, motivation is just all low, but I'm definitely like I'm on the upside of the curve. It's been an interesting couple of weeks. I'm sure like doing this will help a lot, like getting back to creating stuff, making videos, doing streams, hopefully taking some winning trades. Should all help. And even if I don't take winning trades, at least I'm trading. You're not the only person to say that, Geordie. That's interesting. You're not the only person to say that to me. Why are we all globally just like going through a 2-week slump? Something's wrong. Something suspicious that's going on here. It's especially annoying for me because I was in such a good. I miss Barley Me. Like Barley Me was a fucking productive machine. Like I'd be waking up, I'd be surfing, I'd be going to the gym, I'd be shitting content out of my ass. Man United for you, ruining your damn weekends. Shaka's going long. Yeah, I'd like longs here. I do like them. Not financial advice, but I do like them. We'll see. I'd be hoping for longs. If this starts to break down here, then it's just going to be like probably just be a no trade day for me, honestly. I don't really want to short here. I don't want to go against my bias. I'm only going to be trading my Bullinox eval because so what I've noticed with my Bullinox eval is I've been trying to obviously trade it with this first presented kind of model, and while I do like the first presented thing, I've just kind of accepted the fact that I've just kind of tried to wing it too much, in the sense that I've not got like a specific rule-based model for it. I've not got no data for it. I've done like very little backtesting for it. I had no sure place of where to place my stop. I had no sure. Well, I got better with where I was entering, but stop loss was definitely an issue. And so I've kind of, it's proven itself in my results because I've been slumming it with that Bullinox eval. I've just been losing, gaining little wins and then losing. So what I've decided to do, it is in drawdown. I have been trading it like on the sly while I've not been streaming, and it's massively in drawdown. Also because I've had the struggle of like, do I take every trade that comes up? I'm like, oh, TopStep or Bullinox, which account to take it on. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say, right, these next couple of weeks from today into like mid-September is gonna be Bullinox eval, and then just whether have passed it or have failed it by the end of these 2 weeks. And if I like fail, because it isn't drawdown, I could fail it today, or like this week. But if it gets failed, then I'll just have like 1-2 weeks just paper trading, no like stress, because I don't really want to force anything in this current like end of the summer months. I'd rather wait until the middle of September, so like third week of September, and then from then until I want to switch back, really, I'm going to be purely focused on my XFAs, my real money accounts that are worth real money, and I can potentially make payouts from, which I have 5 of. So that's the plan for the rest of the year and the early months of next year. Nvidia earnings coming in today, 6% either up or down. Why does this Forex Factory not tell me that stuff? The good old days will return. They will return. Yeah, Forex Factory says nothing about like earnings and stuff like that. Obviously, Nvidia earnings is a pretty big one. That's one complaint I have about Forex Factory. Because like Nvidia's earnings are going to be, okay, we're just melting, it seems. I'm going to need this to turn relatively early into the session, otherwise it's going to be a no trade session, most likely. I mean, I longed this with like such small risk, it was insane. I was going for something more like that, just to get like a little win. But I wasn't confident in it at all, to be honest. It was only on the 1 minute. We have now opened. We've dug into this 15-minute order block, which is what I'm looking at here. I'm going to measure the midpoint of that just so I have it as a key level. That's the mean threshold of that order block on the 15. Also, we have the 5-minute order block here, which is essentially the same thing. I'm going to focus on the higher time frame. CNBC is good for stuff we trade. Forex Factory is good when news releases, I suppose. Yeah, exactly. CNBC, I'll need to start checking that then. Yeah, if this just wants to melt off today, then there's not much I can do. It's not a day I'm really trying to force anything. It's a no news day. So, I mean, tomorrow is hopefully going to be my trade of the week type of day. Because even if we do this tomorrow, if we dribble down tomorrow, maybe retest this old daily fair value gap high, and then we can target relative equal highs tomorrow, potentially. If we melt today. I kind of want to see this swing high up here, to be honest, just for my 2022. I want to be really selective with these trades. When does Nvidia earnings come out, Jordy? Let me see if I can... CNBC futures. I just want to know when that Nvidia earnings is coming out. Is it coming out like during this session? Maybe a higher time frame consolidation with a sweet Thursday rally dump. Yeah. Definitely a possibility. This is just telling me all the macro stuff about it, just not like when it's actually released. If I just Google when is, it'd probably just help if I just, when is Nvidia earnings report? Bum, bum, bum. Aftermarket close today, okay. So overnight. Thanks, Journey. I just googled it and then I seen your comment. Okay, if we can break this swing high up here, I will long this. While this is a 2022 here because we broke this swing high, even though that's not like really a swing high because it's all just like the same. There's not really like a swing point there, but you know what I mean. I'd still class that as a swing high. But yeah, I want to see this one up here get broken. That's the more significant one for me because it's the main swing high we formed right before this big dive down. This is just kind of looks like a in the middle of this kind of run, in the middle of this range. This is the swing point, right? Not there. Boom, boom, ba-doom, ba-doom. And honestly, I might even just, like, I really like this 3 minute if we can break that swing high, because then I'll be able to, like, if we get up here, I can long from this fair value gap on the 3 minute, which is in a discount. Like, that's how selective I'm being. You know, I'm not normally the one to, like, say, like, I need to long the discount fair value gap. But today I am. Today I am that guy. I'm just gonna judge what my risk is gonna be. It's gonna be about 2 contracts. So I can take one off somewhere up here and then leave one on for the equal highs if we get this displacement move. I would consider that 5-minute one as well, so, I mean, depends how high we go. Obviously, that could be a discount as well, if we get like up here. We'll see. Morning, Mr. Journey. You're looking for a little bit deeper down? Okay. You're still looking for longs after? Okay. I checked this earlier when I looked at it around 7 AM, and I thought that we weren't going to get anything today. I assumed it was just going to pop above this buy side pre-market, so we wouldn't get anything, but it then tanked down in the 8 o'clock hour, so honestly kind of nice. I just want to know where that midpoint is. Okay, we're stalling at it right now. Oh. Da-dum-dum. Da-dum-dum. Monday BNG is an interesting down target. I haven't got that on my chart today, actually. Okay, wait. Okay, I'm going to long this 3-minute, I think. Yeah. That was the 2. Yeah, I'm gonna long that with 2 micros. Micros? 2 minis. On the eval. And then my first target can be something, honestly, like that fair value up there. That 3-minute can be like my first target. And then final target, the equal highs. Very happy with this trade if it gets filled. Like, very happy with the entry. Oh, I just realized you guys can't see my, right there. There we go. That looks fine, right? Yeah, it looks fine. Just realized that wasn't there. I always have to, redo it. And delete that and just see what my target can be when because I might just target whatever high we put in. I could also, if I wanted to, I could long this 5-minute now. Is that 5-minute higher than the 3-minute? Because if it is, I will. But I don't really want to chase this. I'm gonna stay in the discount. Yeah, that is a bit higher. So I may as well put my fill there. And I can actually just about use 2 contracts. That'll put me just over leveraged, but only by commissions, which is fine. I'm okay with that. I'll be $2 over leveraged. That's fine. Let's try a look at the 15. Let's go back and find the... Is it on here, actually? Do I have it? Oh, yeah, I do. It's there. The Monday BNG. Also, this could be extended up to there, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna like I'm treating it as if it's wick to wick, just because I want to get like the good entry. Let me go back and label that yellow line over here. This was 375. Oh, wait, what? Stop playing. There we go. You were... Bullish order block, mean threshold. Does it indeed, Jordy? Does it? Oh wow, NQ looks very bearish. That could cause me trouble on ES, we'll see. Like, no real ES is just breaking up and NQ's going... NQ's saying nah. Look how out of sync they are. Crazy. I hardly ever... Can I go 3? No, I can't. I was going to say, let me check the Dow, but I'm not going to do it if I can't have it on what I want. I'm not putting it on one of my two. We did move into this fair value gap by the body, or by the volume imbalance. That would have just been, like, not the entry I wanted. Because that's not even just like a 1 to 1.4 to the end target. I'm not really wanting that. I want this. I want this. I'm being greedy. Shoot me. Also helps me able to take... I can take a partial if I'm in down there. I'll just take a partial at whatever high we put in if I'm filled. So like if we come down now and I get filled here, then that'll be first partial. And then the rest will go to break even, probably. Journey, please don't. Please not the BNG. Also, you're looking on NQ actually, aren't you? So I don't have it on NQ. Let's scroll back and find it. I'm assuming you'll be looking on NQ. 1 minute chart. There. Yeah, NQ's getting pretty close to it. Pretty close. Ugh. So if I get filled here, yeah, okay, I'm okay with that. First partial there, second for just the overnight buy side. I'd expect to be filled here, like on this down move now. So in the next like 5 minutes maybe. This is absolutely, like, this is bread and butter 2022 in my opinion. Let me pop NQ up on the side here. Oh yeah. I haven't even highlighted first presented on, that's first presented on ES. And that's this is Monday's AM. Tapped into it. There you go, Journey. Journey spot on with this one. NQ likely to smash down for that Monday, but yeah, there we go. Thanks for the action, BMG. Nice, Journey. We're gonna need to rename it the JNG, Journey's Naughty Gap. I feel like you deserve it more than I do now. I'm still waiting on this 5-minute fill. If I don't get this 5-minute fill, I'm not catching the move, and I'm okay with that. Do. We do have this order block as well. But from there, even still from there, if I was to enter there, stop loss below there, it's still like only a 1 to 1.6 to the equal highs. What's a 15-minute look like now? No fair lag up in there. Making me think I'm not getting filled now. Potentially. Just because I would have wanted to be filled on this down run here, and now it's gone all the way back up. It could still come all the way back up. I'd be less confident if we start displacing above this high, this 944 high. If we start displacing above that, then I'm thinking that I'm missing this move. Oh, hello. I'm still not filled, but where did that come from? That worried me a little bit. I'll stay in because, well, let me check Forex Factory first. My limit order is still there, but I'm just peeking at Forex Factory. Doesn't seem like there was anything there. That was just a bit of random volatility. Nothing news-wise. Just gonna refresh it a few times just to make sure. Yeah, I don't think so. Okay, that's me filled. What's my target up there? 8925. And then it wasn't letting me put an order in there just then for a limit sell. There we go. Let me refresh Forex Factory one more time just to make sure. Yeah, no, I'm happy that there was no news interference there, just a bit of random volatility. I'm gonna get rid of that order block just because. Drops right down into first presented on ES as well. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, now now we sit and watch as our trade plays out. Have I got enough? Wait, let me just... Okay, yeah, I am. I thought the way that the price was moving there, I thought that I was over leveraged from the amount that it moved for $100 to profit. I was like, wait, I'm $500 risk, right, at my stop loss there, and I am, which is fine. I would consider this an A+ setup, so if this wants to lose, then by all means. Oh, I lost. There we go. I lost my screen for a second. Obviously, the only worrying thing is NQ is dropped off a cliff, but it has also reached a significant level, so. And I don't really want to deep too much that NQ is doing that. Let's just short on this fair value go. What do we think, boys? Yay or nay on Brad's trade? Would you take this trade or would you not? Not really my model, so maybe not. I can see the logic there. Yeah, well, I mean, that makes sense. That's probably the perfect answer you could have given, Geordie. A true trader's answer. Like I say, as far as my model, this is A+. Journey's waiting for a good PD rate along, so that's a bonus. We've got Journey on our side now. Always nice. I'm getting some really nice displacement up, so that's always good to see. $400 in profit. I will probably just go to break even as soon as that first partial gets taken, to be honest. Hold the rest for the equal highs above. Let's watch that 1 minute because I had some fair value gaps in there. I'd want that to hold up really here. Let's shorten that 5 minute one. bit too big. Oh, it's not sell side, buy side. That's a solid long there, to be honest, from first presented if you wanted to pyramid. Like that fair value gap that it's right in. Geordie's long at 520. On NQ that'll be, won't it? Yeah. Yeah, literally the fair value gap I was just talking about, but on NQ instead of ES. I like that the bodies on the 1 minute are staying in the upper half there. We are in a macro as well, which is always nice. A bit of speed above these highs, hopefully. Ugh. Okay, now we're leaving that. I kind of just want us to take off now. Maybe retest the top of it one more time and then just take off. Not take off, but, you know, get a move on again. Bup, bup, bup. Bup, bup. There's not been any like new day opening gaps or anything really in this area, like new week opening gaps, new day opening gaps. There is new one like above, but not like in this like rundown here. There's not been any real like new day opening gap, new week opening gaps to use. At least not from the ones that I filter, which is like the most recent 5 new day opening gaps and the most recent 5 new week opening gaps. Did I say that right? Ooh. Get out of my head, Journey. Yeah, I mean, it's not a high impact news or medium impact news day, Geordie. That's why I'm kind of like it's been ES has moved pretty well, to be honest. But yeah, no medium or high impact news day, so I'm not expecting this to really like shoot off because it's not got the volatility behind it, especially in the summer months. But that doesn't mean it's not going to get there. I mean, ES has been absolutely... I've been walking this thing on a lead. I said that was going to come down, retest, and then like the high of that, and then it has, and now it's shot away. If this shoots like away now, then I'm just simply the algorithm today, and you should all buy my course. It's that simple. Yeah, when this gets above this minor buy side, my stop will probably just go like somewhere around here, like 477. Break even on that, and then try and get the rest. It would help if this decided to actually, like, go, though. I don't want to have to sit and hold this for too long before it gives me that first partial. It's always the most annoying point of the trade. When you feel like you are right on the direction of the day and all that stuff, but then you just need to, like, you need the added bonus of just getting close to that first partial. Really, I could reduce my stop if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. I'm going to just wait out, not get... Really, I could be break even, actually, could I? Yeah, I could, absolutely. I could absolutely be break even right now, but I'd rather wait until that high gets broken. I feel like going to break even now would be okay. It's just a little bit too soon. And like my biggest thing, probably my biggest factor that messes me up is moving to break even too soon, or just reducing my stop in general too soon. It's what I've noticed anyway, at least. Come on, first partial, please. Okay, there we go. Oh, wait, what? Why did it just take my whole trade off? Did I have 2 limit orders there? Well, that's annoying. I can't really enter now because it's not like I can re-enter. I did put, you know what? I did put, like, I need to go back on the stream. Did it say that I had 2 limit? No, it said 1. I had 2 contracts on and it said I had 1 limit sell there. But I do remember when I first tried to put that partial there. I'm just watching the stream back on my phone. But when I just tried to put that partial, when I tried to set that partial up so when it was there, it did tell me that like the order got rejected. When I tried to put a limit order there and it was like rejected, and then I put another one in and it worked. But I guess it just put 2 in there. It just completely took me out of the position. I mean, it's a win, but... Oh, that's funny. Oh well. I mean, it's a win. A win's a win. You need to take a cold shower, Journey. Don't let that ego, even though it was a very, very nice call, don't let it talk you into something silly. Well, that's all I can really. I'm gonna. So what I would still be in this trade now with 1 partial taken off. My stop would be about here. So I'm gonna basically watch this play out for a little bit, and we're just gonna pretend that I'm theoretically still in it, and my stop loss would have been this red line here, this big thick red line, because that would be a break-even stop. I don't really want to get a re-entry, Geordie, to be honest. I'll just, like, the software just glitched, and I'm not gonna be too mad at it. I got my money, or some of it at least. We'll just watch the rest of the position play out as if I'm still in it. I'll probably lose, like, based on what that just did. So I had 1, wait, I got in here. So I had 1, 300. So if I had another for another, I'd admit I'm losing out on like $300 realistically. That's nothing terrible. I took 2 to 6.5 points. I would get another 5.5 points. Yeah. So yeah, like $275. Like I missed out on if I well, it wasn't my fault. It was literally the thing said, TopStep X, or no, Project X did say that I had one order there, but there was one there that was invisible. Because I tried to place it when I first entered the trade. You can, if you scroll back to when I first entered that trade, and then I was like, right, set the partials, I tried to place an entry. I hope my thing was on the screen. I think it was. But I tried to place a partial like exit there at this minor buy side, and it said like order not filled or order rejected or something in the bottom left of my Project X. So I was like, oh, that's weird, and it wasn't on the screen at all. Like there was no limit sell there. So then I was just like, right, well let me just do it again, to make sure the partial's there, and then it was there. But yeah, there was 2 there. I just said there was 1. Oh well. If it goes below your exit, would you enter for 1? I don't want to try and chase that and risk losing. Because like I would be in this position now, Journey, with 1 contract, but I would be break even, so there'd be no risk. So I don't really want to go and then put risk back on, because this should be a risk-free trade now. So unless I physically can't enter and like instantly go to break even, because I'll just go straight out. I don't want to risk anything, so yeah. We'll take that. I mean, it was a solid trade. Beautiful entry, like essentially almost bottom ticked it. We entered at what's the high of that fair value gap? 7.25, and they got as low as 76.5, so 3 ticks from the low of this move down. But yeah, no point in me trying to chase this just for the sake of, like, I'm gonna have to risk what I would have potentially made off this for like with no added risk. So yeah, there's no point. I'll just be happy that I was able to call this move. That's going to be a short clip later, though. You can guarantee that. You can guarantee that that'll be a short clip later. Maybe Project X was looking out for me, and this is actually going to, like, dump in 5 minutes. And I would have got, like, slippaged into, like, losing the account. I don't like that this is a red and the London low is red. Let's just get rid of London low. So, there we go. Ba-da-bum. What was my risk to reward on that trade? I'm curious. Considering it went to there. I didn't enter it there. I entered... Oh, I just got to the 5 minute. It was like a 1 to 1 point something. 1.3 on the first partial. And then would have been a 1 to 2.4. So that would have been... I'm just doing the maths. That would have been $600 on one of my contracts. This would have been $325. So yeah, literally missed out on what? $275. So I will have made $650. I made 650. I would have made 925. If, assuming this like does go to full take profit, but I'm pretty confident that it would. Mario, what's up? Welcome to the stream. You missed out on a funny exit just then. Oh, Jordy, you still in that long? Nice. I would partial out or exit before we get back to the Asian highs too. 36 points. Round of applause for Mr. Jordy. Is it just me, or does the day feel iffy? I'm gonna say that that's just you, Jordy. This day feels... It don't feel iffy to me. It feels, I guess, clean, but slow, maybe. So I guess you could argue that... I don't know. I mean, I'm trading ES, not NQ, so... Yeah, NQ does look a bit more iffy, to be fair. ES just feels a lot smoother than NQ. But, I mean, like, the day felt easy to read. At least to me. But yeah, I get what you mean from NQ's perspective. NQ, like on the 1 minute, them side by side, NQ in this section here was a lot more choppy than ES. ES was really clean in this little run here. So that might be why you feel like it was a bit iffy. Also, when ES was doing this kind of slow move up, which was like nice to see, NQ was just consolidating and then sank. So yeah. I'd say I could understand that it felt like an iffy day if you're trading NQ. But yeah, from my personal perspective, ES trading ES didn't feel very iffy today at all, really. I took a mini, so partials aren't an option today. Yeah, that's the micros, honestly, especially on my real account, my XFAs, micros. That's another thing about why I'm trading ES now. I think I will continue to trade ES for a while I build my account balance back up on the XFAs. Because ES is, like, the range of ES, I'm able to basically risk more contracts, which enables me to take partials, which just obviously helps my system a lot. Being able to take partials helps my trading massively, so... Dompy's long. Also, welcome Dompy. Of course he is. Did ES hit its Monday BNG again? No, it didn't, Journey. It didn't get down there. Good morning, Dompy. ES looks better, agreed, yeah. I'm not trading ES because I thought it would look better. Like I said, I'm trading ES because the opportunity to take more contracts and still have the same dollar amount risk is there. And for my current state of my accounts, it just makes sense to do that because I can get more partials, more opportunity for partials. Like I traded that then with 2 minis. Did NQ have the same setup? No, the setup wasn't even there on NQ. It was on ES. I was gonna measure like what the risk would have been on NQ, but it's the same setup that isn't even there. But generally speaking, ES you can get more away with more contracts. ES has some bang for buck too. 50 point. It's $50 a point, but obviously there's less points in a range than NQ. NQ will move more points, but it's worth less. So in the actual way the market will move, ES will tend to be the cheaper one to trade. At least that's what I feel or have noticed. This looks like it would have hit full take profit, which is nice to see. Potentially, if I had 3 contracts, I would leave a runner on for previous week's high, to be honest. Like, for the rest of the day. Just see if it could get up there. Like, so what, I took one partial here, planned to take another partial there, but project had glitched and got me out at my first target. So target 1, target 2, target 3. Oh shit, moving that. Yeah, I would fully expect this to be a previous week's high, and then we have all-time highs. This might have honestly been the trade of the week. I was expecting something like this to happen tomorrow, but it's perfectly acceptable for it to happen today. It's just with it being no news, it was a bit of a, like, could be, could not, could be a good day, could be a bad day. Turns out it was really clean. I'm gonna get rid of that stop loss because it's obviously gonna hit take profit now. But yeah, personally, I'm very happy with today, even with the glitch. Still made money, which is what we're here for. Also, waiting for my like discount fair value gap to be the one for the entry definitely helped me today. That really just turns off the whole thing of trying to chase it. Like if you just say, right, I am not allowed to long in a premium and I'm not allowed to short in a discount. I have to long in a discount and I have to short in a premium of like, this is for the 2022 model. Obviously, like I don't always do that, but today I just wanted to because I was like, I just need to be more selective with these trades. There wasn't really an option to do anything else there anyway. Like there wasn't any other option for a fair buy gap to long in a premium. But that being said, it still was a nice feeling to be like, right, I'm getting in there, and if it don't want to get me in there, then I'm not gonna get the move. Geordie's 520 entry was the PD array I was looking for to long in hindsight. I was driving and didn't see it until I just got back and sat down. Yeah, well, you can't really blame yourself there, Journey. Trying to trade and drive. But yeah, that was, I think I called that same PD array on ES instead of NQ. And said that that would be a nice position to pyramid. I was already in my trade, obviously. But yeah, absolutely. That was a good PD array to choose from the bounce from first presented and then displacement with a fair value gap. Is it in a discount as well? I don't look like it is, but yeah, it's not completely, but it mostly is. But yeah, you could have stop loss there. First partial. There's the target for the day. Oh, for this session, my target for the day would be up there, previous week's high, if not all-time highs. I doubt all-time highs is going to get reached today, personally. But another 7 points in the next 40 minutes should be fairly easy. Yeah. Oh, Dompy, you and me both. You did. I don't know if you were in the stream, Mr. Wiz. But I essentially should have had another contract on my trade, but Project X decided otherwise. I had one partial at this high, this 940 high on ES on the 5 minute. I had like 2 contracts, so I said first partial here, the rest of it for the equal highs up here, and essentially Project X glitched, and instead of getting me out here. Or instead of getting me out with one contract here, it just took both my contracts off there. And yeah, so I was out of the trade straight away, basically. Not straight away, but at my first partial, instead of holding for the next one. So I missed out on about $275, which is not the end of the world, obviously, but it was more funny than anything because I was just so confused. Yeah, I'm not gonna stick around. I'm gonna go head off and do some editing because I want to get back to posting and all that good stuff. And I mean, that's all I wanted to see on ES today. So hope you boys have. Oh wait, Dumpy's commented. That is a bummer. Yeah, not too bad because at least I made money, right? So yeah, it was a very good trade. Very happy with the trade. I'm just gonna focus on that again rather than like it's not that it's pretty easy to not get mad at because like it was not my fault at all. It was the software, and I didn't miss out on that much realistically. Missed out on 0.5%. But yeah, appreciate you boys from coming and hanging out with me today. Make sure you like the stream on your way out, and I will see you back here again tomorrow around the same time, 9:20 in the morning tomorrow, boys. If you're trading the PM session, good luck, good trading. If you're trading the London session, good luck, good trading. If you are trading the Asian session, good luck, good trading. And if you are not trading, then I don't know what to say to you. Why are you here? We're traders. We trade. That might be the new outro. But yeah, I will catch